Hi, this is Yvonne for Central Kentucky Television, and I have here as my guest Gwyn Arts today. How you doing, Gwyn?
Great, thank you.
And Gwyn is from County Seat, the restaurant here in Lebanon, located at 202 West Main Street. And we're so glad to have you here with us today.
Thank you.
Because it is Waffles and Chicken Month. How about that? Everybody has heard about waffles and chicken, but I know that you pretty much know the history of it.
Well, I think it starts in France. They had the original chicken fricassee, which is kind of a salty, sweet combination of fried chicken, and then I compare it to, it's just something everyone can make, and everyone has the ingredients to do. Basic components of flour, buttermilk, salt, pepper, and you can do it all different ways in that combination. So the ingredients are usually on hand for those items. And who doesn't like chicken and who doesn't like waffles? It's kind of one of those things.
One of those combinations that was meant to be.
Yeah, perfect sense. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
What we do at County Seat is a little bit different than, it's more of a Lebanon, Kentucky dish because of the sorghum and because of the cornbread mafia and because of the local vegetables that I pair it with and sorghum butter. I try to use as much as local product as possible in my restaurant. So
I noticed that you got fresh green beans.
Yes, I got those at the farmers market in Lebanon on Market Street, and it's one of those things I just can't help myself. I have to do what I find that's good and good for you.
Okay. Now I know that with the waffles, you make cornbread waffles.
Yes.
Now I had never heard of cornbread waffles before. How'd you come up with that?
Well, back in California, I worked for a restaurant called Acacia. It was in Montecito, California, and they got front cover Gourmet Magazine spread, and their ammo was basically country food in California. So I've always thought, okay, cornbread waffles. We did a cornbread blueberry waffle. It just had more grit, more texture to it. You could pair it with local anything really, and it's just kind of a different spin on regular everyday waffle.
Okay, and I noticed too that you have that on your buffet.
Yes.
So for those people who want to come in and try it and see if they like it or not, they have that opportunity.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit more about what we have here on the counter.
Well, we pair our chicken and waffles just like we have here. You get an option of a side dish, and some people can order French fries. In this case, I chose green beans because it was a little bit healthier option rather than another fried food on top of it. And then it comes with the waffle, the fried chicken, and sorghum butter. And you could put the sorghum butter with the cornbread or the chicken. I prefer just to give people a selection of condiments to add to it. We have a sorghum, which would be the local spin, and I kind of just drizzle the sorghum right over the top. But a lot of people prefer maple syrup or hot sauce or local honey, that kind of thing. In our breading, we use onion powder and white pepper in our breading mix with a self-rising flour from Weisenberger Mills. So it all seems to come together.
Okay, now you say sorghum butter now. I know butter and I know sorghum. How you just put it all together? Yeah,
you get butter at room temperature and then you whip it up and it kind of froths up a little bit, and then you add some sorghum to it, and it's a really nice sweet salty combination for cornbread.
Okay. Now we talk a little bit about the local taste here in the region, in Central Kentucky and in Lebanon, and I know that you put a little spin on your recipes or on your menus here. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, because it is Lebanon, there's a Lebanese descendant happening here. I like Mediterranean food, but I like Southern food, and I like local sustainable product. So for some reason, it all seems to work together. Whether it's Lebanese salad, which would be just regular cucumbers, tomatoes, feta cheese, and parsley. The hamburger that we have on our menu is a lamb burger, but then the Benedictine is a Kentucky local item that a lot of people serve before Derby, traditional Kentucky food, but it's got a Lebanese spin to it. So those items seem to all just kind of flow in my mind. And cooking and history have all been kind of the developing moments, starting off with Caterina de' Medici and all those historical chefs that went through time. So it just everything kind of spins off into something new, whereas chicken and waffles probably started that way too.
Yes, it did. Well, so when I come into your restaurant, County Seat, I'm going to find something a little different. I'm not going to find the everyday fare that I see from restaurant to restaurant. You're going to have something special and something different, and maybe also some things put together that I wouldn't normally put together.
Yeah. I mean, I like to be familiar so that people see a touch of familiarity when they're ordering something, so I don't want to inhibit somebody from ordering what I have on the menu, but hopefully I'll introduce something new that they would like.
What are some of the most popular items on your menu?
Oh, we do all kinds of things. Right now it's the hammy burger. It's the local country ham. We do Swiss cheese with jalapeno, and we take that spread and put it on a Rising Sun's beef patty and a brioche bun. And a lot of people don't expect it, but it's also kind of a rendition of pimento cheese on a hamburger.
Okay.
So, obviously French fries are easy sell.
Yeah, so that's a little different too, and I know, and also presentation is a little different. I know I've had the French fries in the paper bag, in little brown bag. So, and you know, so that makes it nice too. That presentation that comes out to the table for you something unexpected.
Yes.
You want to give us the address and the telephone number?
Our new address is 202 West Main Street. We moved from our older depot location just recently. Our phone number is, let me look at it right here. It is 270-321-4301.
Okay, and we can call that number to make reservations?
Yes, and they'll have an answering machine pickup. And you can leave your name and your time of reservation, how many people, and we will get back to you if we have any problems. Otherwise, we usually will just let them have that seat.
Okay. And what are your days and hours?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 until 9:30 for food service. We do open later at night for those people that want to have a later drink. And then we have Sunday brunch from 11 to 2.
Okay. Well, this really smells wonderful here. Again, I've been talking with Gwyn Arts here from County Seat, and she's helping me to celebrate Waffles and Chicken Month here. It looks wonderful, and thank you so much for that. And again, give us your address here at the County Seat.
202 West Main Street. It's the old furniture store on the corner of Proctor Knott and Main Street in downtown Lebanon.
And you know what? Before we close here, I don't want to forget your desserts.
Oh,
you make wonderful desserts.
Well, thank you.
From your cookies on up to your chocolate cakes and all that.
Thank you.
Are those old recipes that you've developed, or how do they come about?
Well, I was a pastry chef in San Diego at the Marriott, and I've kind of taken my favorite things from all around everywhere I've worked and put them together on this menu. We did a bourbon chocolate tres leches cake last night, and then the night before we did a buttermilk blackberry pie with local blackberries. And you'll see me switch it up. If strawberries are in season and I can get a great deal on strawberries, I'll do a strawberry shortcake or a strawberry angel food cake. So I do.
Okay.
Switch it up.
So you're creative with that as well, and using the farmer's market to get your fresh,
most importantly,
fresh berries and all that. Okay. Give us your hours of operation again.
It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 until 9:30 for food service. We will stay open from 11 to 11 on those days, and then Sunday brunch from 11 until 2 o'clock.
Okay. Well, I've been speaking with Chef Gwyn Arts here today from the County Seat Restaurant in Lebanon. We hope you will all come by and at least ask for the chicken and waffles. Okay?
Yes.
I can tell you from just standing here, they smell wonderful, and I'm sure it tastes wonderful. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
This has been Yvonne McNary for Central Kentucky Television.
Great.